All right, there we go.
We are live.
Oh, snap. We live. All right, let's go then. Drinking my liquid death. Cheyenne didn't already jump in. Time for me to share the live. How my phone get on 14%? I did not know. Start that thing up. Let me see here. Facebook, turn my volume down. Oh no, I can do it on my computer after this. I'm gonna have to show Sherry this trick too. I don't know if her page is not going like public.
Remember, everybody else can hear us.
What trick?
All right, so if you go to your page where it says Sherry Wilkins is live, you click on the three dots to the right, top right, and go to edit audience and see what it says.
Okay, hold on.
Because you may already be public. I know mine, I have to change it every time. I think it's in my settings somewhere and I can't find it to make it permanently public.
Alicia. Is that okay, Chris? Okay, so I see Sherry Wilkins, click my face.
You're live. It should be at the top because I pin the live to the top whenever I do it.
Mine's already live. It says live.
So if you click the three dots to the right of your name, it'll say Sherry Ebersole Wilkins is live now. To the right of that, three dots. If you click that and go to edit audience and see what it says.
I see a trophy. Three dots.
Trophy.
Okay, I see the three dots. Now what?
You go down to where it says edit audience.
Save video, edit post, edit privacy.
Edit privacy.
Okay.
Now what does it say you're on?
Anyone on Facebook, public.
You're the only person that has a private profile, bro.
My profile shouldn't be private.
I have no idea why that would be. I've checked all my other settings and I've never had that issue on it.
That's wow. Well, yeah, because I gotta switch it every time.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Yep. Alert that. Oh, let me make a Instagram story for it with the link. I'm gonna post the Spartan link.
All right. We got a huge bunch of comments we got to follow up on as soon as we jump in here in 10 seconds.
How many comments came in?
A lot.
All right, we'll just address them as soon as it's
Here we go.
It's going now.
We are on.
It's going now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome again to the Live Off-Road Podcast. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. You know where we're going to be. We're going to be right here. K.O. Kane, myself, Sherry Wilkins, talking off-road tonight. We got some huge guests in line. We have Lester down from Texas. KO's going to talk about that, man. He's got some crazy stuff going down there in Texas. We also got King of the Deep with Stephen Chappell and Katie Chappell, as well as Dirty Stripper will be in the house. We've got Jennifer Tingman, and we also have Rob Tingman. So look forward tonight. Make sure you guys do us a favor. Hit that share button. Let's kick this thing off, and let's go ahead and have a great Tuesday night. And so how y'all doing tonight, by the way?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just waiting to get this going. I'm sharing it as much as I can. You know, sometimes you guys might catch me looking at my phone. That's because I'm trying to get this out to as many people as possible so that guys can get the maximum exposure.
Not much appreciated. Nah.
Hey, everybody. How you doing
Irish
tonight?
accent. I don't know. What's up? We got Kelly's in the house. We got some YouTube people rocking. We got HBZZ. We got
HBZZ.
XXHBZZ. We've got Cheyenne always in the house causing trouble. We got Kelly keeping them all in line. We got John rocking and rolling with us. We've got Amber Wilson from YouTube. We've got Mr. Full Throttle himself. Otay is in the house. Full
Throttle, John Colson.
We got John Colson in the house. We got Shannon Marie. And we got a whole lot of other. Oh, wow. And then I scrolled down and there was a whole nother list of people. Y'all, I appreciate you, Ralph. Hey, big hold up there a second. Ralph, big looking out for coming down, driving an hour away, dropping off some bacon to Sherry so we can all try that famous bacon you got rocking and rolling. Much appreciated to you. Trail Addiction, what's up, brother? Always good to see you in the comments. And so let's get rocking and rolling. So where y'all, like I myself, I was in Tennessee this weekend.
Yeah, I took it to
with the Rock.
Busco, you know,
I went to the Rock Bouncer Association race up there at Windrock, hence the cool new shirt. And got lost, almost drove over a mountain, fell off a mountain and slid down on my butt. And it was really, really muddy and a whole lot of cloud. I was basically stuck in the cloud level the entire day. Other than that, I had a hell of a good time with Rob Clinton and those boys from the UTV lab. You guys went to Busco. Tell me what Busco was like. What was spring launch like?
All right, awesome. So Busco was, per usual, lit. I got to meet up with Larry Sable. I got to see one of our crazy supporters, Jesse. I ran into Jesse.
Jesse Mobley.
Jesse Mobley. Him and his people went riding with a couple of friends of mine. Josh, he doesn't like me to use his government for some odd reason.
Andrew, don't forget
Andrew. Big shout out to Andrew. Gonna be sending him out some merch soon, and it's just a good weekend. What about you, Sherry?
I was at Busco. We rode hard in the rain Friday night. Saturday we rode that park all day. It was fun. Saturday it was gorgeous weather. Saw Larry Sable, saw Ralph, got some bacon. Brad showed up and brought me a hoodie. So we had a good time with the family.
Definitely.
Ribs on the porch. Good time.
Brad Sullivan.
I saw Shelby and Brooke. They had their kids there too.
Okay. Well, now we're all going down to Florida here very, very, very soon. We will actually be down there. I believe, is it the 21st? We're heading down to Florida, going to Redneck Mud Park. We're going to go hang out with OG Scarlett. The manager and the people that keep it all in place. We're going to go down there to the lane, aka Titty Lane, and we're going to have a good time. I think KO's actually going to be performing down there, so that's actually going to be pretty awesome. KO, tell me, I just heard about this, so bear with me, but tell me what you got going on. I know you're going to be performing down there. I'll be shooting. Sherry's going to go down there and just rock and roll, bring the Red Witch to the game. What do they got going on the stage down there? What are you going to be doing?
All right, so the stage we're we're working on to get that prepared for November. What I'm going to be doing, going down there this 2 weekends from now, I'm going to be on the lane, linking up with Carlos Garcia. He has a nice sound system out the back of his truck or a van. I can't really remember. You know how it goes. Too many trail sodas.
Big truck, much bigger sound system.
The sound system is insane, and I'm actually trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to do that without getting an ear infection like OG Scarlett said someone had caught. It's so loud, but yeah, that's where I'm going to be performing. I'm going to be moving around, vlogging the whole thing, talking to racers, vlogging that, rolling around with you, getting content, pictures, meeting people. And I'm gonna do this thing called Where's Kayo, kind of like a Where's Waldo. I gave it a test run at Busco. So basically, anybody that finds me at the park and says, if you outside, I'm gonna give them some free merch.
We all like free stuff. I mean, I know that for a fact. A little birdie told me later tonight that Rob Tingman from Dirty Stripper is going to bring in some free merch, and we're going to have some giveaways tonight. So make sure you guys hold on with us. We're going to go ahead and get that rocking and rolling. So the first one we're going to bring up tonight, we'll go ahead and get Lester. I'm going to have you hit a hold of Lester. We'll go ahead and kick him in here, and we'll get this thing rocking and rolling when you're ready. Until then, we'll just keep BSing and having a damn good time out here.
Go grab
Somebody forgot to shut their phone down.
That wasn't
me. Was that you?
It was me. It was me.
I don't want you answering your phone tonight and yelling at your kids. That's all I ask. When you think we're offline, but we're not offline, and all of a sudden someone's getting an ass chewing, though it was funny, and I saw it. Damn it! There goes my phone. Though the ratings went up. It wasn't too bad. So
now, when you tell me you're not coming home, I don't care where I am. You're coming home or I'm coming. And I will embarrass your friends.
Corey Levin, buddy, what's up, bro? We're gonna be seeing you here very soon. The time is clicking, the clock is ticking, however they say that. We're coming out there. We got to get a hold of your side-by-side guy, make sure we're hooked up. Looks like we're trying to set it up now so we can make it out there earlier than we expected. We're going to try to get out there on Tuesday. We're going to go to the VIP party, hook up with everybody, get to know everybody from the West Coast. Billy Butler, what's up, brother?
Billy in the house.
Scum boogers, you snot skeeters. Hey, I know he's talking about you two because he's not talking about me.
No, he loves me. He is not talking about me. Me and Barbie are like
boogers and snap skaters. Let me call Kyle, make his phone. My phone ain't going to ring. My phone been jacked up since I fell in that water hole.
That is true. I tried calling you a million times.
What water hole did you fall in?
The one when you got tipped over at Busco?
Which
with Grande.
New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone, it'll ring. It still works functionally well. It's just that my silent button is jammed or something. It's stuck on silent ringer.
Just so y'all know, I was talking to Jennifer and Rob earlier tonight, and I now know that whenever you guys call me, when on your phone, when you got me on speakerphone, you're gonna be staring at my face, and I'm gonna be making funny faces at you because I now know how to actually make the screen show whatever picture I want to, and I'm gonna be mean to you. So that'll teach you to have me on speakerphone.
Oh man, yeah, I figured that out too. What up, Juan? Your pack is on the way, Juan. I sent you out that merch you ordered. Appreciate you, my guy. Corey, I sent you a messenger link to the YouTube. So yeah, that would be the YouTube linky.
Poor Corey's sitting under 113 inches of snow out there when I talked to him last night.
113 inches. Somebody do the math for me and divide that by 12.
He was driving to get his buggy wrapped, and he's like, I got UTV's trailer. And then he posts later, hey, I made it home. Like the picture he posted, it was nothing but white.
Oh, yeah. Just so y'all know, that's 9 feet of snow.
Yeah.
9 feet. Like, in the South, we get maybe 2, maybe 3 inches at the most for 24 hours. The entire world shuts down. There is no bread in the grocery store. The milk is gone. Everyone is freaking out. And pretty much it's Armageddon or Snowmageddon down here. They got 9 feet of snow, and he's trying to take his side-by-side to go get wrapped.
He did take it to get wrapped. He made it there and was coming back.
I'm trying. Hey, Corey, man, look, so when it snow like that, Corey, how you keep your hot water going? Because as soon as it hit like 40, 30 degrees where I'm at, my hot water heater be acting funny.
We got to get you a better hot water feeder, bro. You got to go.
I believe so. I'm not ready to repair nothing like that. I mean, having to go in the cellar, and I think I got it set to like 140 degrees right now.
You just said the snow berms, or where I'm from, called snow drifts. The snow drifts were taller than his enclosed trailer. Yeah, you can keep that. We ain't coming until all that goes away.
I talked with Barrett yesterday, and Barrett Hepburn told me it was -20 where he was.
Waffle House.
Chuck's taking it to the Waffle House. We're going to be live for the first time in the Waffle House. I'm telling you right now, I think we should probably do a live podcast at the Waffle House sometime. Do you know the characters we will have in there while we're trying to do this?
Oh
There'll be
yeah.
at least one fight that breaks out.
Oh
As
man.
long as we get good with the cook, and that cook better be smoking cigarettes, better be stinking of whiskey. And yeah, that's when you know you're at a good Waffle House right there. If there's not a fight going on and he's not booting somebody out, you're not at a Waffle House you need to be eating at. If it's too clean, it's not going to be good.
Yo,
Waffle House.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
Billy
he found
Butler,
it
I
again.
see you.
I haven't played with the vocal thing in a long time. I've been itching.
Oh, no. I feel bad for our guest tonight. You're going to be graced with many, many voices of KO. He's going to pump on the auto-tune action, and he's going to be serenading you later.
I
The
might
Keith
just rock with
Sweat's
the
gonna come out.
auto-tune. I don't know. I just ain't played with it in a minute. I ain't gonna drown y'all out with that. I ain't gonna do that to y'all.
Don't forget the waitress catching the chair. We just had that in the comments.
It's 57 degrees. That ain't bad.
Man, I got my window on behind me, and I think my neighbors are having a bonfire right now because other than that, their house is on fire. But I'm pretty sure it's a bonfire.
Let me see what Lester up to. I sent them the message, the link in the DM.
Corey sent me a picture. Let me see if I can show y'all what this snow's like. All right, give me a second, brother. No, don't do that crap. Corey, sent it to my personal account, not my business account, because I hate this thing. Stop it. Don't sync. All right, sync. There it is. All right. Give me a second. So this is what he was driving through. Let me give me. Screen share.
Billy said he can't go back to work. I mean, he can't go back to sleep.
Uh-oh.
All right, Billy. Why is it when I tap on a comment, it is not working tonight?
Because they don't like you.
I'm getting ready to launch this laptop.
Yeah, you guys see that, right? What's next to that
Wow.
enclosed trailer? That's
Whoa.
just snow, just piled up snow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass on all that. I'm just gonna tell you right now, that's not for me. I don't think I want to be a part of that.
I'm gonna pass, bro. Maybe
Why?
once a year.
Snow's good.
If it would snow like that once a year here.
Bro, if it snowed like that once a year, we'd be shut down for a month.
Yeah, what would you guys do in the South?
Be stuck with the kids.
I would
I'd be
end up
riding
doing
ATV.
ice snow removal, and my landscaping company would be like, we would have nothing but chains on our trucks, and we'd be rocking the side by sides, just get where we need to go. I mean, I'm gonna be Uber Eats in my side by side.
Hey,
Uber
that sounds
Eats?
like a good idea.
Telling you
Uber
right
in
now,
with
I'm
the
signing
buggy?
up if we get that much snow.
We need
That's
that
a lot of
here.
snow.
I love that.
Yeah, no, I did that way back when I moved down. I had a buddy when I was in advertising. We had all the Hungry Howies in North Carolina, and a buddy of mine owned them. And he called me up one night when I was in advertising. He's like, "Bro, nobody wants to come into work." I said, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I need somebody to deliver these pizzas." It was at UNCC, and I was like, "I'll do it, man." I had a Volvo S70. I was drifting around cop cars, like cops wouldn't come out of the median. It was hilarious. I made $500 that night delivering pizza. I ain't gonna lie, that was the most fun I've had in a long, long time.
Oh, guess what, guys? Guess what happened to me today?
What's
This
up?
is good. So I may or may not have gotten pulled over. And the cop's like, he said, "Little lady, are you in a hurry?" And I said, "Well, kind of, sort of. I'm trying to beat my GPS time."
Oh man.
He let
Allegedly.
me off with a warning. He said
You gotta say
all the years of
allegedly.
being a cop, he never heard that one.
Really?
I told him it was an
Nobody
extreme
ever had the
sport.
lady balls to actually say that out loud.
I didn't know what else to say because I
The
really
ultimate
was
goal.
trying to.
I always have to use the little boys' room.
That's like you gotta say allegedly when it comes to stuff like that.
I couldn't think of anything else, and I didn't
Once
want to.
you got out
I
of it,
really wasn't in a hurry.
worked. But yeah, you were allegedly speeding.
What up, Adi? Does anybody have Lester's number? I sent him the Facebook message, but
Okay.
I have it upstairs. You want me to go grab it quick?
I think we're gonna have to do it.
yeah,
Unfortunately,
we might have to go directly to his phone because I don't see a response on
let me
Facebook.
see if I got his number.
I jumped in the group.
I thought I sent it to you today, Dave, or yesterday.
Yeah, you probably did, but you also sent me a lot of stuff.
He's running a little bit late. I mean, we can go with someone else until he do come around. I don't know.
Yeah, man, I got no problem with that. So yeah, let me go ahead. I'm gonna rock it out. Open up my Facebook and or my email, and I'm gonna get let's start the process. Go ahead and hit Steven Chappell up. I'm going to hit Rob and Jennifer up, and we're going to get this thing rocking.
All right, Steven.
Steven Chappell.
Right,
Steven.
Steven. What up,
Steven.
Chuck? What up, Justice?
All right. Wrong email. Let's try that again. No, don't protect my computer. Just go to the email. There we go. Now we're in the business. Are we in the business? Sent. There she be.
All right, I sent one to Steven.
All
Sent the
right.
link to him.
Reply.
What up, Juan? Larry Sabo.
Larry Sable.
Sable's on Thursday.
Larry Sable's coming to us on Thursday. Sweet. Let me see. Invite.
I'm going to have to get him to repaint my grill. My rad cover, actually.
Wow, what'd you do to it?
Nothing, because when I get my four-wheeler wrapped, it's not going to match.
Oh, there go Corey. Got to hit all the socials. Yo, Corey going hard, yo. I appreciate you, Corey.
Yeah, big shout out to Corey, man. Corey hooked us up, got us started in the Oregon game. Corey officially one-handed brought us all the way out west. I mean, that's a big shout out to the dude. I know he's been following me for over a year now. I think 2 years. And I've just been watching him grow, watching him do his videos. He's been having a good old time rocking it out.
Yes, sir.
I cannot get comfortable.
Hey, man, if we
You
get
just got to find the spot like a dog. Just walk around in a circle until you find that spot to lay.
So what did everybody else do this weekend? I know we all went to parks, but
yeah, what else what everybody else get?
what did you do this weekend, Billy Butler?
Billy was eating donuts
trash somewhere. I know he was.
like
trash. Talking trash.
For some reason, I can't make any comments or nothing tonight. I don't know what Facebook did today, but this is irking my soul.
You're a guy. Unfortunately, I think you've got you on as a guest tonight because we couldn't get you to work in, so you can't comment normally tonight.
They silenced me. They took away my amendment right.
Man, that's crazy. Mine
Your
still
First
works.
Amendment, was that the one you were searching for?
Burning
Your
tires.
amendment,
Mine was burning
Hey.
up tires and raceful.
You want to know who got some cool content? I'm not even gonna cap. So like Juan hit me up and kind of
Billy
like
was
flooded my
drinking.
DM. He flooded my DM with like him at the drag race, and he got
Let's
some cars.
see
Like,
one.
what you got going on, Juan? Like you got cars.
Well, where are you out of, bro?
I'm gonna have to bring Juan up here to see what exactly he got going on because he sent me some pretty dope stuff. I can come check your side by side.
I got Jennifer sitting here, and did you grab Steve? Steven?
I'm trying. Yeah, I sent him a link. I sent Steven a link. I'm trying to figure out who Facebook user is.
Whoever it is wants to put some music in your.
I'm hoping in a few weeks I can come in and check out your side by side, and we can get the audio installed. I'm almost done here with everything in the house on my rebuild. Okay, if I'm going to take a guess, that's going to be side by side audio that we had on earlier in the year. If I take
okay, Doug.
Doug's in the house.
Doug. Hey,
I'm impressed with myself for that one.
Hey, Dave, you want to do something cool?
What you got?
You want to reveal this stuff that I got going on with my buggy? I got some pictures.
Oh, hold on, Steve Alexander, Undertaker guy. He wants to know if he's blocked.
What? He shouldn't be.
Steve
I did not block you, Steve.
Nobody's blocked, Steve.
He said Undertaker guy. Am I blocked?
We haven't had to do that yet.
He messaged you on Facebook?
Who?
He was just in the comments.
No, you're not blocked.
Kelly said, no. Why not, Kelly? Why not just drop it on the all right, she want me to wait. But I'm
Kelly, no. Kelly doesn't get to say. Kelly's not here. Kelly has to come on the live to yell at us. She'll yell at us after the live. She can't yell at us.
No, don't. Keep it a secret.
All right, I'm still going to show Dave, though.
Okay, you can show Dave, but keep it a secret.
You know I can't keep it a secret. You show me, it's going to everybody.
Nah, don't do that.
Let me talk, since I can't comment. Corey, my daughters ride horses, too.
How are the horses getting around in 9 feet of snow?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, I just be rolling around on my belly.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's more expensive either, Corey. Horses or side-by-sides. It's pretty much the same.
No,
so we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. We're going to have the guys come in, but they're going to be a little more silent. Hey, there's Lester. Oh, yeah. Now we're just going to stack the park. So Well, Lester, I'm going to put you on pause for a minute because we couldn't get a hold of you earlier. We're going to go ahead and rock out with Steven and Katie and Rob and management. And we're going to go ahead and add these guys to stage real quick. And we have a tradition here that we do when we bring people on.
Hey guys,
We actually do a little bit of an intro video. But because you guys are both on, we're going to have to go a little back to back or break it up a little bit. I'm going to start with Dirty Stripper, and we're going to go ahead and kick that video off right now.
Hey, Jen. Oh, there he is. I thought she blocked him. I thought he let her on her own.
Oh, he's here.
He was about to be divorced.
Yeah. Hey. Down. Can't believe it on your man. And this new song, yeah, it's so jam. Girl, you ride in a PJ. Got me speeding down the freeway to come see you. I mean, like, sheesh. Can't believe that you with me. You got me balling out my league. But you know me, Chef Curry with the 3. Leave that buzzer be. Whoa. Break it down. Put the code in at the B&B. I'm on. Take it down. Late flights, early check-ins. Baby, we just young and restless. Leave the drama for the soap. Yeah, I got a little money, need some more. But I still got time to let you know. If you're trying to slow, baby, that's good with me. You the main attraction when it's slow, that's me. Picture perfect, baby, you sight to see. If you're trying to slow, baby, that's good with me. How you hotter than Tabasco? Sipping got me loopy, this might turn to a fiasco. So let's make Kanye, cause it sound like he ain't out.
Chill out.
I ain't tripping, I'm just trying to make this cash flow. You smoking like tobacco. Whoa. Break it down. Put your phone down, we on D&D. I'm gonna take it down. Late flights till the check-ins, baby, we just young and restless. Leave the drama for the soap. Shit, I got a little money, need some more. But I still got time to let you know.
So that's our first power couple tonight. Let me introduce you guys to Jennifer and Rob Tingman. Tonight we're doing some power couples in the industry. These guys they've been around for a little bit of time. They've been doing some huge things. And big shout out to these guys. They've helped a lot of us along the way, showing us the game. We can't forget Steven as he's joking around and pointing. These guys definitely, we're excited to have them on, officially on, not just Rob jumping in talking trash, but actually have them on tonight and talk about a little bit of what Dirty Stripper has, what they've been doing in the industry, and a huge time. And we're really, really grateful to have you on tonight. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I cannot complain.
Hi, everybody.
What's going on?
Real quick, I just got to say thank you for inviting us. We've been watching the growth of your platform over here, and it's pretty incredible to see. And glad you guys are still amped up and doing it, bringing all these different guests. It's pretty awesome. I know I talk to David all the time and talk to Kai every once in a while. And Billy Butler's in the comments, and we missed an opportunity to play the Dirty Stripper song, Kaio. We should have played the Dirty Stripper song on the intro video.
Why don't we play it right now?
We got enough songs. We'll get it out before
Billy got that. I gave that to Billy.
Why'd you give it away?
Why? It was Billy's song. I made that for Billy and Rob.
Yeah, we should have used it for this intro. I got to do a better job. This is what I was talking about with you earlier, David. Like, I'm terrible. Thank God for this one and that other one sitting over there next to that other guy, my stunt wife. What we call Katie.
Honestly, I just wanted them guys. I just wanted the girls on tonight, and they were like, "No."
They brought the other half. Oh, there it goes. And now that we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of what makes this thing work.
I got the Facebook Marketplace and I can go do.
Oh my God. Keep them here so we'll stay off of Facebook Market.
My name's Rob. I'm a Facebook Marketplace junkie.
It's bad.
Uncle Zuck's going to take me out if you show a nipple again, Steven.
Just so everybody.
What up, Steve?
He took us all out earlier, bro. I thought we were all going, y'all.
Drinking.
Wait, what are you trying to buy, Rob?
Yeah, the guy they fired from AT&T took over at Facebook apparently.
A little bit. Yeah, that was funky this morning. I spent 2 hours fighting them. My verification disappeared during that time, and I got hacked. So I came back to not being able to get in. All of our platforms are locked through mine. We're going to change that in the off season between Thursday. We're going to spread that love up and that responsibility so we don't ever find ourselves in a situation where I'm pulling my hair out trying to make sure we can still go live tonight. But we got it. We're here. We're happy to do it. Over on our left, we've also got Stephen and Katie Chappell, the masterminds behind King of the Deep, always doing huge things. We got a little video for them. They're actually getting their season underway. They have so many things going on this year. They get to travel all over the Southeast. They get to do some huge things, and their races are always a good time. We're going to talk tonight about a little bit of the Dirty Kids. We're going to get going with some of the stuff that they've got going. I'm sure they'll have a shout out for a few of the racers that have been with them since the start and are doing huge things in that organization. But let me go ahead and without further ado, let's get that up there as well.
It's a little different with King of the Deep. Like,
Take
send
it
me the
away.
intro video.
Okay.
Katie's like, email 2 seconds.
Mhm.
I'm like, panic mode. Badass.
Now
Big
that's
shout out to
what
BM Photography for putting together that video for those guys.
Man.
Big shout out. What up, Adi?
What's up? So, guys, you guys are what? You guys are a week away from your first event. Is that true?
Well, we actually have, so for the series, we are about 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks. But we have kind of a test run. First event for us for the whole year is actually going to be starting next Thursday at Deep Creek, right here locally in Fayetteville, North Carolina,
Awesome.
for their OG snorkel race. And then the week after that, we're doing a turn and burn, coming home Sunday, refueling, emptying the RV tank, heading back out on Tuesday morning for Georgia for Iron Mountain for the series.
Ooh, sounds like y'all are gonna put some miles on that truck this year. So tell me a little bit about the history. How did you guys get rocking and rolling with King of the Deep? How did you decide that it was time to get this thing going and just go give everybody a cool thing to watch and get these racers organized? Like, a lot of people wonder how they can get into this world and actually start to run something. Steven, can you guys tell me a little bit about how this thing got started?
I thought it was for the ladies tonight. Me and
Oh,
Robert.
I'm cutting you
on,
guys
Jack.
off. I know you
And
keep talking.
Katie.
I'm just gonna mute you and keep her.
You
That's
got
what
this,
most
Katie.
people do.
So, I mean, I just married into it, to be honest. No, he's just
And
you know, it's just been his passion like for a long time. And he started doing this for like free, spending his own money to do it. And eventually I was like, look,
We're going broke.
Oh,
you gotta do something.
What you got to say is not a lot's changed for any of us, right?
Yeah.
No, but
You're
I mean,
telling me
you know,
there's a lot more broke I can go.
he started this back when he was riding little like raggedy Hondas, you know, with those like 4-foot circles and stuff. And look at us now. No, I mean, you tell them the story of how it all came together. You're so much better at it.
Well, there you go.
Once again.
God.
Oh, he's not at all arrogant. Nothing at all. Here,
So we're going to start out back in about 2015 there, ladies and gentlemen. We started out with a couple of good friends of mine, Mr. Wayman and Stephen Pulowski had an event, and we were operating as Racks Deep ATV Club at the time. Matt Jones and myself were the founding members of Racks Deep ATV Club here in Eastern North Carolina.
Raggedy Hondas.
And we went deep, and we went deep, and we kind of had a I guess you could say competition when we were talking some junk online with the guy who's actually now the owner there at Busco Beach, Mr. Alan Parham and his brother. We were having some friendly banter online, and it started the competition that is now known as King of the Deep. And just to give credit where credit is due, John Foster, Vince, and some other guys were actually the ones who did it first, but I stole their idea. No, I'm just kidding. It was my idea the whole time.
Vince gave up the mud parks for the trails anyway. He ain't mad at you.
No, and so anything that's in good fun. It's a joke, but man, we kind of had done bounty holes, and then a few years ago, we really wanted to come up with what we felt like was a strong series for the locals. And so we've been doing this quite a while, all the way back to, I told this story last night, and I'll tell this story on here because I know we're just killing time anyway. I mean, what the hell? The first event that we went to and helped promote as a ATV club or any kind of entity was an event at Cape Fear. Once again, shout out Wayman Hudson and Stephen Pulowski. Also, Mr. Lynn Savage. I know he's passed away, but shout out to him. He's the owner at Cape Fear down there, and we were lucky enough to get the invite and assist with the event. And that was, we had the lax, so we were kind of partial and dear to the lax. We've had them so many times, but the leader into that, the opening act of that night was Mr. Luke Combs. So we tell that story, and that kind of puts it in perspective how long we really have been doing this in the capacity that we've been doing it. So we've been very fortunate to meet a lot of good people like Rob and Jennifer, all you guys through the parks and through the events that we put on, and now social media has kind of turned it all up and amplified everything so that, you know, it's a good thing for us and kind of reaches our market and reaches a lot of people and lets them know that this is a world that really is out there. And we kind of do this and we do it for a lot of good reasons and a lot of fun.
Definitely. And I know you got a winner when you hooked up with Rob back in the day, and you guys started working together, and he started helping you guys out, and he started announcing and really making it so you could be in two places at once when you were doing the events. Tell me what it was like the first time Rob opened his mouth on a microphone. Were you scared, or were you excited that you didn't have to talk as much?
Well, hold on. Let's talk about where we first met Rob.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go back to the day where y'all just looked across the table longingly into his eyes, and how'd that go?
Well, Rob, tell the story.
Corral, and Steven stuck his finger in the chocolate fountain, and I hit him with a bowl of bourbon chicken, and that's how it got started.
Snacks, man. Snacks bonded us.
So we actually met. Out of all the places and all the things that you could imagine and all the places that we travel, I bet you guys would not guess that we met at a UTV takeover event.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're both here in North Carolina.
That's right.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll tell that story just a little bit briefly. So we showed up, and my partner at the time, John Foster, and I showed up, and I did not know, I guess, we were kind of facilitated, put together with the promoters of UTV Takeover through Rob at Dirty Stripper. They had asked him, and Rob had signed up to be a vendor at UTV Takeover and started, I guess, helping the organizer, Mr. Jim McIntyre, to kind of find some locals to help generate some buzz about the event. And so he said, I got the perfect guys. These guys do events in our area. And so he kind of put A and B together, and it was a great partnership with us. And I'd love to work with them together again. But, you know, from that was our friendship with Rob and Jennifer and Dirty Stripper Chemicals. And I think that's been 4 or 5 years ago that we really have met. And when we first started the series, we really kind of hit it off and have been working together as a sponsor from Dirty Stripper Chemical side. And then we started working on a lot of things at the events, and it made sense because Rob is such a great entertainer. I mean, he's got a face for radio like nobody I've ever seen. So I put him on the microphone, and it's been just a match made in heaven. So
And now they have their own room in our house. No
Sure,
lie.
Nuh-uh.
I've heard
They do.
stories about like
Not me and
the amount of
Steven.
milk
No.
you have to
Katie and
buy
Steven.
every time Steven comes down. There's something about cookies and milk is a thing there.
Oh, we've got our own room at Steven's house, though, too. Hell, his mom gave me 10 acres.
This is true.
Steven, you not lactose?
10 acres.
I'm,
bruh,
the
Not
favorite,
at all.
I'm Steven's mother's favorite child.
This is true.
I feel like
Can't
that
drink
was
that much milk, bro, and not be lactose.
That
At
was
some
the
point in time.
That was the
man
giveaway
can
about
go
the
through a
cruise.
gallon a day.
What'd you
There was
say,
no
Kate?
milk in the house. I said that was the giveaway. That was the telltale sign that something was up that weekend about the cruise because there was no milk.
I didn't go
Yeah,
got
there was
it.
no milk because we were
It
leaving
wasn't
the
the
next
fact
day.
that there was like suitcases or that the dogs were boarded. It was the fact that there was no milk. He knew something was up and we weren't staying there.
I'll say we didn't know that this was a surprise cruise.
Yeah.
Okay, so
For
that
his
yeah,
birthday, right?
Oh, yeah. Let me break that down. So we were
Yeah.
all, the four of us were at the beach last summer.
oh,
And Katie always comes up with these crazy ideas. It's not just Steven and I.
oh.
Okay, I'm like, the year before last, Katie calls me. She's like, I'm literally sitting on my couch. She says, hey, we should go on a cruise. Like, just random phone call, just calls. Hey, we should go on a cruise. And I'm like looking at my phone. I'm like, yeah, Katie, whatever. Just send
For
me
your
some dates.
birthday. I said we should go on a
That
cruise.
was
for your
it.
birthday.
That was
We
it.
went for his birthday.
20 minutes later, she calls back. She's like, hey, we leave in 2 weeks. And I'm like,
That's how
okay,
people
so
do that started right there.
and we're at the beach this summer, and we're just hanging out. And oftentimes when we go somewhere, there's not really any plan. It's just we're just there, right? And I come in the house, and Katie says, "Where's Steven at?" I said, "Outside." She goes, we should do a cruise for Steven's birthday, but don't tell him. A surprise birthday cruise." I'm like, yeah, okay, Katie, whatever. Just let me know. Steve and I went to the seafood market to go get stuff for a crab boil, and we were gone maybe 30 minutes
Yeah.
and came back, and she's
We
like,
had that booked.
and they're like, hey, by the way, we just banged your card for a couple cruises. We're going in January. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And I thought they were joking. I thought they were joking. And we started talking a little bit more, and Katie's like, aren't you so excited? I'm like, about what? She's like, the cruise. I'm like, did you really book this freaking cruise? She's like, yeah. So 16 of us ended up going on this cruise, and Captain Obvious back there had no idea. I couldn't talk to him the whole month of December because I told him like 3 times, and he didn't catch on to it. And I'm like, I can't talk to Steven. I couldn't even call and tell him Merry Christmas because I'm like, Merry Christmas, we're going on a cruise. Like, it just kept coming out.
8 months in the making.
8 months. And Katie tried to put this whole thing together. Bless her heart. She was all stressed out. Gets to the house, and she's like, we've got to tell him. I can't pack any more stuff in his bag without him knowing.
Decoy bags. I had decoy suitcases.
Yeah, he thought he was just coming to our house for his birthday weekend and just hanging out. And I left the little tags for the luggage on the table. And it
This
took
is how
him,
often I go to Rob's house so often it didn't even faze me that we were going to Rob's house for my birthday. It was just like, hey, we're going to Rob's house. I was like, oh, okay, no problem at all. Well, we get to Rob's house, and I guess because I was going to figure it out sooner or later, they leave the little luggage tags on the table. You guys, I swear it sat there for like 20 minutes. I looked at it like a dozen times. And I never realized what it was until I saw the date on it. And I was like, the date was like the next day. I was like, oh, you lying ass, y'all lies, full of lies. Your lies, all these lies. So I figured it out.
So,
And then I'll be honest with y'all, over the next about 24 hours, the lies mounted. I mean, like, they put on a mountain of lies. It was all a surprise in quotations, but it was lies. They all, I mean,
it all started to make sense now. Huh?
it was like 16 people that just straight lied to my face for 8 months of my life.
Oh, man.
dude,
So-
so he didn't even know all the people that were going. We
I'm
leave
so sorry, Steven. You had to go through that.
we
I
leave
know,
and go to
so sad.
Florida.
Just cry
It gets
for him.
on
Have you ever
Airbnb.
I know,
heard?
he's breaking my heart over here.
I question my friendship and everything they say now. There's just no trust anymore. They're
It was
still
all
on
for you,
the
Steve.
lies.
Gotta double
Listen,
check everything now.
But did
I
you
mean,
see the credit card statements or anything?
I mean,
It was
he's not gonna. They worked it out. Yeah. So
Well,
originally,
knows
the
it.
concept of bringing you guys on was we would see the girls were the ladies were gonna say, you know, they're keeping you guys grounded. You guys are doing the crazy stuff all the time. Come to find out, you got Katie and Jennifer.
Just as guilty.
Man, we're going on a cruise tomorrow. So
Just as
I
guilty.
think I may have read the situation a little bit wrong.
Hey, listen, and I saw Corey
Exactly.
comment about sounds like they need to figure out whose birthday's in June and come out to Oregon. For a low fee, I can make this happen for any of you. I just need to know what date and your credit card number.
That's all she needs.
I don't know about
She's
that.
not a travel agent. She's just a travel planner.
Steve said to tell you hi since we're speaking about Coos Bay.
Okay.
Oh,
Tell
Steve
Steve what's up.
McCarthy.
Yeah, he said tell Steve hi.
Tell him, hey, look, I know they posted up the other day they needed some more staff. And I mean, just tell Steve, I am itching for any reason to send Steve and Rob away.
We're going. Come with us, Jenny. Come
Yeah, come
on.
with us.
Katie,
Let's go
come
out-
on.
let's go out there. We
You can
got,
do this with a cruise. You can do this with
we're
Oregon.
getting out there Tuesday. We'll come back on Sunday.
Yeah.
And we'll die on Monday.
He knows what to do. He stands in for roundabouts and
TT.
break.
Oregon
me
definitely
see
looks
her.
like the vibes, though. I'm not even gonna lie. From the videos I've seen, it looked
There's
pretty
the
lit.
star of the show right there.
TT.
Is that Tinley?
Hey.
Hi, Rob.
That is
Is that
TT.
Tinley?
I like
Tinsley.
Tinsley. I
Yeah.
saw her at a Busco this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, she was.
I
out
asked her
there.
to take me by and she
you.
couldn't reach the pedal, she said.
Oh my God, I can turn it
Hi,
off.
So
girl.
we heard half the story. Rob,
That's
like
a pretty girl.
Rob's been with the industry and
have
working
that
with the
right
industry and working with a lot of people. These guys do a lot of stuff behind the scenes to make sure things are working. You work with a lot of big names. Steve's just one of the tip of the iceberg of who you've been playing around with in the game. Can you tell me some of the guys you worked with? With you guys, I know it's all about the relationships that you build. It's not just about showing up, going to the event, shaking hands, doing the thing, and then leaving. You have a tendency to get into the skin of the people and stick with them even when they go home. Generally speaking, at about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, that's when the text messages start with me because I know you get up way early. But what's it been like coming up in the industry and some of the names that you've been working with and gotten to know over the years?
Oh, we got some
Man,
strobe lights.
That's a big list
Yeah.
because there's so many people that have helped us out along the way, and there's so many people that we've leaned on for resources or to get things done. You know, even helping with our social medias and stuff like that. You know, we didn't come into this looking at the mud park world really at all. Actually, I mean, Dirty Stripper wasn't really supposed to be a business. I thought it was gonna be a little Facebook page, and we are gonna sell a couple T-shirts, or Jennifer was gonna sell a couple T-shirts to our little riding groups that we ride up in West Virginia with, and then we got invited to a mud park, and then we had a whole lot to learn, and a whole lot of people to learn, and a whole lot of personalities to learn, and it's a lot because there's a lot of people. But you know, I like to ask a lot of questions to learn, try to stay open-minded and teachable any chance that I get. So, you know, you talk to the guys at Super 8 TV and they'll tell you, they'll tell you stats for events and stuff like that. You talk to the guys at MSA and I mean, it's all of them, you know. Steven is, I mean, literally every time I go on the road, he has to look at me and go, that's such and such. They're with such and such. And I'm like, oh, okay. And you know, and he'll call me like, hey, this is what we're gonna go do. This is why, you know. And Stephen and Kate literally held our hands and we're like, hey, we're going. And it's cool. You know, we both have a personal life that allows us a little freedom to just get on the road and go do that. And our wives obviously are trying to get rid of us all the time, so it kind of works out.
For
But
good reason.
I mean, without the help of literally everybody, you know, guys like Jeremy Hunt and his wife Lori at Aura Fab, Brooke Strickland and that whole crew. I mean, there's
Brooks
just
is
a
a
lot
great
of
guy. Brooks has been a great guy. He's been awesome to our show. Honcho was actually raffled off live on our show. Huge shout out to Brooks Strickland for always
Big
being
shout
there
out to
for us.
Brooks.
He was one of the first guys that came up to me when I showed up at one of Steven's events. I came up and shook my hand. The next time he saw me, he yelled me out from across the way. The guy never forgets a face and a name. Big shout out to that guy.
I mean, Cheyenne Bullard, I wear her out calling her, asking her questions. Not just about parts and stuff, but about events and stuff in general. Brian Fulcher and God rest his soul, Robert Parker. All these, the community as a whole has helped us along and get us to where we're at. I don't take credit for anything. All we did was just listen, and we showed up and said what we're going to do. And I'm sure in some people's eyes we fall short, and that's okay. Guess what? Probably going to let you down again. It's not intentional. I promise you that. It's not intentional. We're doing the very best that we can trying to figure this thing out. And, we didn't set out to build a sizable company the way that it is. Never thought that it would have the impact that it does, and didn't think that it would be received as well as it has been, with the play on words and the risque name and, kind of the stuff that we get into, it's been open armed. Everyone's just been like, yeah, great, let's go.
And you guys also have a little bit more going to the table right now. There's a thing floating around online. There's a certain NASCAR that's been featured on your Dirty Stripper thing that, I know I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but I'm going to show you a little something real quick. There's this thing floating around that got me kind of curious that you have working out. What's happening there, bro? I know you're not. I know you told me you wouldn't tell me everything. But
yeah, so unfortunately, we're on a timeline through non-disclosure agreements of what we could say, when we could say it. But if you stay tuned on our page, we will be dropping a date of when we will be going live to release the details of that rendering. That's all I can say, right?
Okay. Well, I gotta.
Steve,
I had to ask.
Is that all we can say, Steven?
Well, I think the picture can kind of speak for itself, guys. We've got a lot that we're looking forward to. The first thing up right now is going to be, our Deep Creek event, and that's going to be coming up real soon. Rob, are you guys going to make it to that event?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have to go find the trailer, and the trailer's missing. So if anybody sees a big white trailer with a pink logo on the side of it, bring it back. Feel free to have all the shit that's inside of it that I hid for the wintertime. But I need the trailer back.
Fair enough. All right.
Wow, what do you got up your sleeve for Deep Creek? I see the look on his face, and Katie kind of looked. What's wrong? What's up with Deep Creek?
Yeah, Katie's laughing, so I'm wondering too.
Deep Creek's gonna be fun. I'm thanking God. There's a lot of stuff that we got going on that weekend. Friday night, we're gonna be DJing. I think.
Who else is going to Deep Creek? I feel like you're not telling me something.
There's a lot that we'll find out at Deep Creek.
I don't
apparently.
think this is the place for this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely is.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
There's no being quiet when you're out here.
All right, so I retract my last statement. Rob, Dirty Stripper is going to Deep Creek tentatively.
He said tentatively. Unless you tell us right now he's not going. Right, Jen?
To be determined. Text me.
All right. I don't know about y'all, but I've had enough of these two guys. Ladies.
All the secrecy.
Let's just pretend they're not there anymore. We do it often, but we're gonna do it for real this time. So tell me what it's like to keep these guys in check and keep the business rolling where there doesn't seem to be any hiccups. The outside world, y'all do a great job. I know business is crazy, and it seems like one of those things that, you're stressing every day to make sure everything's working, all the bills are paid, and you're doing what you're doing. Y'all are doing a phenomenal job hooking this thing up, and these two idiots are talking to each other on the phone.
This is what we deal with.
Notes.
This right here's what we deal with. It is a full-time job. Just Dealing with these two.
Can you move the thing back so we can hear what they're saying?
No,
Like, I'm moving closer to my computer, like trying to hear, like an
We're
idiot.
done. We're done with
All
them.
right.
They're done. They don't exist anymore. It's all about the ladies tonight. Sherry, do what you do best and dig in a little bit deeper on what these ladies deal with on a day-to-day basis.
So Katie is the brains behind King of the Deep. Jen is management over here. She's got her own little side rails on her trucks. I feel like these two handle all the business, the money, pretty much most of all the decisions. I'd like them to talk a little bit about the dirty little kids and let people know about that, if that's possible.
Absolutely. Yep. So, I mean, these boys, it is a full-time job. It's actually more than one person can handle. And that's why they joke about stunt wives, but that's why we step in to help each other, because it's more than any one person should have to handle these boys right here.
So much more.
Their mothers love you for marrying them. Just want to throw that out there.
They do. They do. And but us both. I feel like Meryl loves me.
Meryl.
And I know Kyle loves Jen. So yeah, sometimes you meet people and it just clicks, and that was how it is with us and the Tingman. So yeah, we're lucky to have them in our lives. But yeah, I mean, basically Rob and Steve just come up with the wildest, craziest, just random stuff. And then Jen and I just try to bring them back down to reality. That's kind of
Did y'all see I didn't have any pants on when I sat down?
Oh man, you gotta reach for the stars though.
My bad, y'all.
Steve doesn't have pants on.
So I know one thing.
Pants on?
I know one thing here. I know they're both really good salesmen because somehow they sold both of you. So how did it all start? We'll start with Katie. How did this guy convince you to deal with him for the rest of your life?
I was
or
young,
his
dumb,
life.
and broke.
Maybe his life, depending on how bad he gets.
Young, dumb, and broke. I just wanted somebody to buy me dinner.
You gotta catch me young, y'all. Hey, man,
What did Jen say? She just wanted dinner.
So
hey, it is Taco Tuesday. Hey Rob, how's Taco Tuesday
She
going?
married the wrong one because I'm snatching that dinner up.
It's Taco Tuesday, Rob.
Yeah, I know how to get rid of Rob.
What does that say?
That
Dirty stripper.
Is
that cheetah print? Oh no, it's not cheetah print yet.
New shirt.
That's nice.
We're gonna do that in a minute.
Fire! It looks like shit on the camera.
And no, it looks good.
No, it doesn't. Matches the side
It
by
looks
side.
good. It looks good. No, I was 20 and I'll be 40 this year, to put it in perspective. So it's been a long time. And if I'd have known then what I know now, I don't know that I'd be here. But I mean, I am glad that I am.
Fair enough. That's the most honest answer we're ever gonna get. So the
Aw.
same question.
Hey, look. Even when I went into the doctor's office, the doctor told you what? What did the doctor tell you?
Run.
What are you talking about?
And not so many words, but the doctor said, "I know there's never a dull moment in this life, like for you in this relationship.
Oh yeah.
And hey, if you can keep them entertained, just like at these events, you got to keep people entertained. If you can keep them entertained,
Yeah.
give them a little love, give them a little laughter, they're gonna love you right back."
No,
There
you
is
got to
never
run.
a dull
The
moment.
doctor didn't tell her to run. He was telling your fat ass to run.
Hey, she actually was like, "Sir, you need a breathing treatment."
Well, Jennifer, I know for a fact that you can outrun Rob. How in the world has he kept you this long?
Snacks.
Hey, you guys, they're celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary next month.
Anniversary this year.
Congratulations, you two.
Congratulations, for real.
20 years with my boo.
Do I get a prize?
Well, you've been together longer than 20 years.
definitely
That's just
deserve
how long
one.
you've been married.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Look, I feel every one of them years.
Yeah,
So,
we've been together 22 and married 20.
That's awesome. That's great.
Rob knew a good thing when he saw one.
I baited her with potato chips. She likes potato chips.
We heard about
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, now, girl.
that you tried to get her with.
What'd you say?
I said we heard about you with the sushi buy. You tried to do the Shenkan when you came in and said you bought her sushi, and it ended up being like
Swedish
whatever.
fish.
Sherry was telling me the story. Sherry, what was
Swedish
going on
fish.
with it?
Yeah. Swedish fish. I love Swedish fish.
But I
Yeah.
It's the most overlooked snack
love sushi.
in the gas station. Swedish fish.
And also, sushi is probably the most overlooked snack in the gas station, or at least it
Anybody
should be.
knows anybody at Swedish Fish?
Ew.
These fish are good. Did you ever
No.
have the tropical ones?
No sushi. No.
Sushi's
Hey,
good.
Y'all know how
Not going.
Marshawn Lynch was known for Skittles?
No, I didn't know that. That's a new
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, dog.
I just thought he was known for
He
that.
always, let's just put it this way, he didn't have any pockets, but he always had Skittles on him.
Dude, he was like the Skittles
I can smell my
spokesman for years and years. Just look it up. Take my word for it. That's how Rob and I are about Little Debbie's on these trips that we go on. Like, we could definitely
Don't
get
put Rob into that. Rob don't eat that shit.
Rob.
I once saw Rob eat a granola bar, a healthy granola bar.
No.
Yeah, you think
Little
you should.
Yeah, he asked me for
I
a
don't eat a
snack.
lot of Little Debbie's. That's y'all.
All right,
Yes.
so it's Reese's peanut butter cups is what Rob likes. I'm gonna tell on this Reese's
What is
peanut
it?
butter cups.
Yeah. Oh, peanut butter cups. Yeah. Don't bring them around because I'm gonna take. Cause shit, I eat those because she can't eat peanut butter.
Right.
She doesn't. I'll leave all the chips around.
But don't bring no potato chips around because management gonna snag them up.
Hey, there's
So
gonna be
how
some
did-
really good food. I hear there's gonna be some great food at Deep Creek for their starting weekend here in 2 weeks is March 16th.
Yeah.
So
Next
come
Thursday.
hungry, come ready, and there's $2,750 going out to the racers that weekend. And so there's a lot of people that contribute to these events, but big shout out to Brian Fulcher, the owner at Deep Creek, and the park manager who took money out of his pocket to throw in
Mr. Kevin Murray.
for the blue collar class. We're calling it. That's a 32-inch and below class. So if you are coming to Deep Creek, that's a class for $750 in payouts. And then the unlimited, we'll just call it a regular OG snorkel race. No matter what, there's no restrictions or no minimums, but that class is going to be paid out $2,000, $1,000 to the ATV and $1,000 to the side-by-side.
Yep.
So that is officially on our calendar, the first event of the year.
And they're going to be doing a bunch of other stuff. If you've been following their page or going out there, they've done all kinds of giveaways and like scavenger hunts and things like that. And they're going to do some more of that stuff for St. Patty's weekend also. So
make
it'll be
sure
awesome.
you guys check out Deep Creek. Make sure you follow them on Facebook and get all the details. And
Yeah.
don't forget to get out there because it's definitely going to be fun. I know I've been to a ton of your events. I always have a great time when I'm out there. Definitely something you guys want to go check out.
Oh, I imagine it's going to be a full house. It's going to be packed, man. And it's the opening weekend. So every year, people really want to see what has gone on out there at Deep Creek during the off season. And I know Kevin, who is out there 24/7, pretty much lives there, which, he's dedicated. He's out there on the property all the time, working on something all the time. And we're excited to be back at Deep Creek working with them. And we're going to be kicking it off for the OG snorkel race, which we did way, way back for years and years and years. And so we're excited. And it's going to be in the same spot back in the OG snorkel hole. We kind of talked about whether or not we wanted to change that location up to the front, but, sticking to the route, sticking to the way it always was. And we're just going back, and it's going to be at the OG snorkel pond. I think it's Baker's Moneymaker.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
that's right.
I think that's the name of the hole, but it's going to be Saturday at 1:00. We're going to go racing. We're going to go starting out with this blue collar bounty race, and that's going to be sponsored by Murray Motos, Mr. Kevin Murray. And the maps were made by a company
Mark
that is
Gay Associates.
Mark Gay Associates. So when you
Or
come
Matt
in,
Gay, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
I think it's Mac.
I think it's Matt Gay.
Matt
Associates.
Gay. So sorry if we said that wrong, Mr. Matt Gay. But it's as soon as you come in the gate there at Deep Creek, it's on the wall. You can take a picture with your phone, but what you really can do is you can get interactive with their maps and get all of those kind of where you can use those live as you're going. And that is right there in the office. So they've both thrown in to make that $750 total payout. If anybody wants to throw in on that, let us know. We also are starting our series. We hadn't really talked about that much, but we definitely want to plug and talk about some of that. And nobody knows that better than the boss lady herself. We got management over there at Dirty Stripper Chemicals, and we got the boss lady.
We got management just put Rob to work. He's not allowed to sit for very long because he's out there hanging signs right now. The sponsors are going up as we speak. Partners, I guess you would say.
He's running.
He's getting faster. He's getting faster. You better start cross training.
Rob runs like a bear.
So tell me what you've got going on when it comes to the events that are coming up. I know you've got a Sasquatch hunt in the works. Tell me what's going on, Katie.
Yeah, so after Deep Creek, like I said, we're gonna finish that up on Sunday, St. Patty's Day. Come home, reset real quick, head back out on Tuesday morning for Dahlonega, Georgia. We're headed to Iron Mountain Park. It is about an hour and 10 minutes or so north of Atlanta, and it's kind of right there along like the Appalachian Trail. It's 4,300 acres, and it is, 4,300 acres, y'all. It is beautiful, gorgeous. It's got all kinds of ridings. It's got riding like you would see in Hatfield, McCoy, West Virginia riding.
It's going to be mountain.
We got to talk about that real quick too.
Mixture, all the mixtures of a great time.
And it is incredible. They allow riding. There's no limit as far as the hours riding or anything like that.
Nice.
They have a full restaurant, bar, grill. There's going to be live music on Saturday night. So basically, we're rolling in on Tuesday, going to start getting everything ready to go. On Thursday evening, there's going to be a cornhole tournament, and then there's at the restaurant, they've got a really nice outdoor space. It's amazing, y'all.
It's like a 3-story, almost resort type feel. Pro shop, unbelievable. All the stuff they've got up there for sale, and they've got a restaurant down there.
Yeah, and then everything like from chicken tenders to steaks. They've got everything, burgers, all of that.
Great food on site.
And
do they have Little Debbie?
Take it from me.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
It's a Nutri-Grain bar.
He wants to know if there's a sponsorship for UTV racers.
Is that for me?
I'm not sure if that's for Rob or Steve. He didn't really say.
I think that's across the board. People always want to know, how do you get sponsors? If you're a guy that wants to get into the game and wants to race, or a lady, how do you go about locating sponsors, showing them what you've got? Who can talk on that the best?
Stay away from the word sponsorship.
Partnership.
Stay away from
Partnership.
Stay away from the word sponsorship.
Yeah, what I tell them, man, is when people reach out to us, we use them, email us a link to all your socials and, the accolades that you have, for racing. Everybody wants a sponsor. And to be fair, sponsorships aren't really what a lot of people think they are. They're not, these guys are not buying race haulers for people and paying for 4-wheelers and all that stuff. When you see guys like Brooks Strickland, right? We sponsor Brooks. There's a lot, 99% of that money is still out of his personal pocket.
Yeah.
You could have 15 different sponsors. They may just be giving you a part. They may be just giving you a budget. They may just be giving you a bottle of soap, or paying for an entry fee every once in a while or something. There's a lot of different ways to do it. But the best way I tell people, and the way I do it when I approach people, because Steven and I reach out to people for sponsors, is Katie has a full sponsor deck. And this thing it's intimidating when you look at it. It's pages long. It's everything, all the analytics from all your social medias. And it's what can I do for you? Right. What can I do? Here's what I can do for you if you sponsor me, right?
Right.
And take your sponsor to places, and how are you going to represent them? And you have to sell yourself. You can't just shoot them a text message or shoot them a Facebook message and say, "Hey, I need a sponsorship."
That's right.
And then nothing. And we literally get those 20 times a week.
Yeah.
I would say personally, from my experience, when it comes to sponsorship or endorsement, you could call, there's two different things there. But as a racer, to get sponsorships or to get some endorsements, the easiest way to do that is to win. You got to get out there and win. Number one, you got to increase your following so that your sponsors are going to get brand recognition for your wins. And that's something that has to be done, over time. And, there's a lot of people that have raced in a lot of AMA events. So, I love racing. I've ran a lot of different races. We've done a lot of different competitions with UTV Takeover, with a lot of other places that I won't mention, but the history of sponsorship itself really starts with the dedication of the racer putting in the time, effort, the energy, and the money, and hoping that that pays off. And there's nobody that I could think of better than like Robert Parker. Years and years and years.
I was getting ready to say Team Momentum.
The years and years and years were invested before they ever saw a dollar from a sponsor. So it is definitely a long.
And Cheyenne, that's actually a good comment, because a lot of corporate sponsors are going to look at how you act in public.
Yeah,
you can win the podium every time you go out there, but if you're hitting the trail sodas at night and starting a bunch of shit on the trails and parties, or at the racetrack and starting fights and
not representing yourself well,
not being a good representative of yourself, they're certainly not going to get behind you. But you're talking about Robert Parker, and look what they've built with Team Momentum, right? The Team Momentum and Brian Fulcher, those guys, they have a lot of sponsors.
Right.
But I guarantee you they're not all paying. That guy's going down the road with millions of dollars worth of trucks and trailers and expenses and people to help them get there and people to help them race. I mean, they're up there with cup car stuff.
Yeah, and big shout out to CT Raceworks for being one of their sponsors, working with those guys. We just had them on last week.
It's expensive, man. Just as a vendor, you can take out the vendor fees or a sponsorship fee for a particular event. Like you're talking about going down to Iron Mountain, man, it's going to cost us, anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 before we even leave the house.
Yeah.
They get it back in the sales. They get it back in the sales. I can tell you this: last year and a year, we are lucky if we come home and break even by the time you pay for gas and groceries and insurance and everything else that has to get paid out for that.
Vendor.
Yeah.
I want to. I'm sorry, cut you off, Jen. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Just the vendor fees, everything else that we, all the money that we put into it to get to said show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Stevens milk money. That's not cheap.
I wanted to say that comment right there.
Milk money.
This comment right here, the fourth word in it, and that's because I know Kay said stay away from that word. This is the word that I use, and when I solicit and reach out to people, this is what I say: it's a partnership, because it has to work for everyone. And if you're not, just don't stand there with your hand out. Like Rob said earlier, sell yourself. What are you going to do for me? And I think that comment was maybe more towards you guys, Rob, but just so that, because people don't really ask us that often, but just to be clear, we would not be able to develop that sort of partnership with a racer, because in my opinion, that's, we have to be unbiased.
And to that same comment too, there are people that we've reached out to, and there's people that have told us no, conflict of interest or not a good fit for them, and we're still friends.
Right.
We're still eating lunch together. Sometimes a brand is not a good fit for the person, or the person not a good fit for the brand. All that stuff's got to work. It has to work. There's got to be a good synergy.
It has to have that synergy. And as you guys said, you have to be able to represent not only yourself in a good manner, but when you create this partnership, you are representing that brand.
And Cheetah Print helps.
That so you have to be on it and aware, of how you conduct yourself, of the things that you say online. Just your
check your ego at the damn door.
And we do with our name and logo, we do have to be very careful with stuff like that, because our name and logo is taken out of context a lot. And if someone else that, we are in a partnership with, if they're going to misuse our name and logo and try to make it something that it's not, that's not a good look for us. That's not going to help us
see, we've
at
got,
all.
even though we've got this nice risque name, we've still got to walk that line,
Right.
of professionalism and keep the play on words. That way it's still attractive to franchise dealerships that want to carry our products.
That makes sense.
Juan, good luck with all that, man. I read your comments, but yeah, definitely we all have our perspectives of that. And nobody really can say what's perfect because we all have to figure out what's right for us when it comes to that. As a sponsor or as a sponsorer, from different hats that we all wear in that kind of game. But we definitely.
What I'll do real quick, Steve. I didn't want to cut you off, but before Juan jumps off here, in case he does, Juan, if you'll message me your shipping address, I will definitely send you some stuff out.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you. That's so
what's
nice
up.
of you, Rob.
And
Thanks.
actually, just since we got Rob in the giving mood, he's actually brought some stuff to give away. We're gonna do some giveaways on here.
He's always in a giving mood.
Yes, management is here. You can
I
watch
get a
her
hoodie.
beat him before or after. We'll let her decide. And so I mean that's another thing that's huge. When these guys they have a heart, they want to give stuff out, and they often do. Then management comes and they step in and they say, okay, where's this? Where's that? And the same thing for us. Like when I do photography, my girl watches all my books. She does accounting. She's always going, okay, where's the receipt from this trip? What did you spend over here? Where did that expense go? I know you went to the bar.
Oh man,
Ladies and
y'all about to
gentlemen,
get me in trouble.
Make sure it's a restaurant bar, not just a bar.
Y'all about to get me in trouble, man.
You've been really good lately, KO.
I've been trying to be.
Very
Listen,
good.
I'll
You
give
even
credit.
get the
I'll
haircut.
give credit to Jennifer and Katie. When Stephen and I go on the road by ourselves, it's fun. But then we come back and they got to clean up all that shit we left from point A to point B and all the way back. Between we don't turn in the receipts, we don't write this down, we don't write that down. We take merch, we don't say we took the merch out of the inventory, or we put things on the schedule, and then they're calling Jennifer and Katie going, hey, y'all are coming out here for this, right? We need the vendor fees. And they're like, what are you talking about? Where are we going now? It's like, there's a lot that goes on in some, we'll say them colorful conversations behind the scenes.
Yeah.
My favorite is Rob and I will go out and compulsively buy crazy shit while we're on these trips, and then we come home and we have some stories over the years of all the random stuff that we have gotten, or the people we've ran into while trying to acquire random things while on these trips. So let me encourage everybody that if you travel quite a bit, especially if you travel to, let's say, anywhere kind of off the beaten path, look for something that you can keep as buy as a keepsake, and you'll be surprised what you can come up with.
Okay,
I was going to go ahead and throw that comment up real quick because I can see
I got a question.
Kale shaking his head as we speak. But I remember that hat. I remember that hat.
Why would you not buy that hat for $13 at a Circle K?
I remember that hat. I was there for that.
Yeah, David was there for that.
Put it on, Rob. I want to see it on.
Why would
Put
you
it
not?
on.
Why would you
What
not
else you
sport
got?
that hat?
What is the most
If
randomest
I had
thing
time,
you
I
have
would
ever
find that
bought?
picture of him in his buggy with that hat. It's too bright there, but I will we'll do a post show picture. I'll find that hat picture.
So what was the craziest thing you had purchased on one of these said trips?
But I couldn't make my mind up if I wanted a chicken
On one
or the
of these
rooster patch.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: it's not even about the item that we purchased; it's the story behind the item that
Okay,
we
craziest
purchased.
story.
Rob, tell the story.
You talking about the ginger kid? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
OPE, man. Everyone kept talking about this
You know
pizza place called Grateful Head Pizza.
Nailed
And
it.
we went there and it was all like Grateful Dead kind of themed, right? And I'm like, I get a t-shirt hat everywhere I go. I probably got 10,000 hats, and that's not even
Is that
exaggeration.
all?
And I'm like, the T-shirt's got to be fire. And a waitress comes over. I'm like, can I get a T-shirt? And she was like, yeah, downstairs. They've got them behind the bar. And we're like, oh, downstairs. So you don't eat our pizza. And the damn stairs was a spiral staircase. It was wide enough barely for my shoulders. We go down there. There's nobody in the bar. And all of a sudden, this little ginger kid pops up behind the bar playing a flute that's like 6 foot long, like opera music. I did like Irish music. And I'm like, I just need a T-shirt. And he starts talking like Lucky Charms and singing and playing out this flute. I mean, it was the craziest shit. Like, and we're just like, what? Is there cameras? Like,
we had round glasses like this right here. Y'all talking about like
Harry Potter.
You couldn't even see. Like, I'll tell y'all, look, you couldn't even see the edge around it though. It was like they weren't there.
And I'm telling you, when I tell you it's a 6 foot
he had long red hair and a ponytail. It looked like he was from Lord of the Rings. And he just popped up out of nowhere, like smoke come up when this dude popped up out of nowhere, y'all.
And the flute was like 6 foot. It was huge.
No,
Did you see 6 foot?
You guys in Texas.
Oh man,
it was crazy, y'all. We were like so blown away that we just rolled up on this whole situation, just looking for a T-shirt.
Kelly, they're magnets. I don't know what it is. They both of them attract like crazy crap to happen. But when you put them together, it's like I don't even
multiplies.
know. Yeah.
Texas. Stephen.
When I got pulled over.
Yes, Texas.
Well, hey, look, we went to Mud Nationals. Me and Rob did together last year, and I can just tell you, I could write probably about 6-chapter book on the shit that me and Rob got into that like 5-day period from leaving North Carolina in Rob's white dually, pulling the big side-by-sides. My side-by-side was in Ryan's trailer, so we were pulling his his enclosed trailer. But look, we got pulled over. We went to the gas station one night. It was like late. We were like, okay, we're on the way back to our hotel or our cabin that Rob had gotten. And we were like, let's get something to eat from the gas station that was right on the corner.
Won't back up.
I was already back at the cabin.
There was no restaurants for an hour either direction.
No, it really wasn't.
No cell phone service, no restaurants in the middle of nowhere. There was cops everywhere on this one road, just pulling everybody. If you had a 4-wheeler and a trailer, mud tires on the truck, they were pulling your ass over.
It was ridiculous, yo.
We hadn't eaten all day, and Steven ran he announced for that Saturday at Mud Nationals, and for y'all don't know, it was 199 runs.
I was there
all day in one day, right? So this man smoked, I smoked, I hadn't eaten all day, and there's nowhere between it there and our Airbnb, there's no restaurants. I said, let's go to the gas station. We seen a Hunt Brothers pizza sign. Like, we'll just grab some gas station pizza. And the girl's like, I said, I'll take all those slices. Give me the whole damn rack. She said, well, let me make you some fresh pizza. So we waited and waited and waited. And finally we leave, and this little state trooper, like, they're all in the parking lot. They could have just walked over to the truck. No, they wait till we get down the road and pull us over. And this little fella walks up beside the truck. And I said, can I help you? And he said, yeah, Trooper so-and-so, Texas Highway Patrol pulled you over because you don't have any mud flaps. What? I mean, I'm looking at Steven, and it's dead silent for like 20 seconds. And I look back over the cop, and I'm like, bro, you said that shit with a straight face. Like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, you got to have mud flaps on a dually in Texas. And I'm like, it's got a factory mud. No, your tires stick out too much. Got to have mud flaps. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Takes my license, comes back, and hands me a damn ticket for not having mud flaps on my truck in Texas. I made a TikTok out of it with that state trooper on there. I got like 100,000 views on it.
Hey, just be glad you weren't in Ohio, because if you're out of state in Ohio, they keep your license and give you a ticket in return. And when you leave that state, that ticket's not going to help you.
Let me say that if you have a weird rule like that in your state, like, tell people, make it common knowledge. Like, I mean, especially in this community.
That's called profit margin. That's called the tax for coming and going.
No, I'm talking about like the people at the ATV parks, like at Sabine or like somebody, whatever. Like, I don't know. I mean, when you're having a big event, and you're trying to get people from out of state. You got a weird thing like that.
Well, we got pulled over Sunday too. What was that? What was the show with Steve Urkel? Remember that, Steve Urkel?
Family matters.
Family matters.
All right. Remember Carl Winslow, the cop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who pulled my ass over in Louisiana. My man came walking up to the truck
Oh yeah.
with khaki pants on, and his gun belt was so loose, his gun was swinging from the front to the back as he was walking up.
Also,
Walked
the
right
cop
past the
from Die
trailer.
Hard.
Didn't even look at the trailer. Looks at me and says, "You're doing 72 and a 55." I said, "Brother, you are out of your mind." I was doing 72 miles an hour. I actually hit the brakes. I thought you were gonna pull out and hit me. He said, "Give me a license." I'm like, "I wasn't doing it." He said, "Just give me your license, sir." No, he called me son. He said, "Give me your license, son." He comes back with a ticket and he said, "Just mail it to this address right here." I said, "Oh, you don't think I'm gonna call a lawyer and fight this?" He said, "Huh, good luck with that." And no shit, there wasn't a lawyer in the whole damn town. They pulled me up. Not one. I had to get some cat from New Orleans to represent my speeding ticket in Louisiana by Carl Winslow. I swear to God, if it was a lookalike contest, my man would have won hands down. Carl Winslow.
Welcome to being on the road. Anybody?
Did you
who
pay the
travels
ticket
this way,
then?
You get
What's
to
that?
find all the crazy.
you paid the
stuff,
ticket?
don't
Yeah, I still got my mud flap ticket. It's in my office.
He
Yeah.
framed it.
Of course.
Oh,
I paid
look,
the
so
ticket. Sherry,
Rob
you
makes a
want to
video.
get a FTA?
He says to the cop, he says, "Tell us what you pulled me over for." The cop says it. Rob throws it up on TikTok. And I mean, he has had, I can't tell you how many views on that one video of the cop. 'Cause the
Comments
cop
what
was
killed
cool.
me. Everybody knew the cop. They're like, "Oh, that's so and so's cousin.
That's my
That's
cousin.
so-and-so's
Yeah.
uncle. That's my neighbor. He's a good guy." And I'm like, "Good guy? Someone just wrote me a fucking mud flap ticket. What are you talking about?"
Wow. That's crazy.
But I do got to say that cop, he was actually pretty nice. He came up and he's like, "Yeah, it ain't so much the mud flaps. We just wanted to come up, get a good smell, see what you're doing." So
You
he
like
was
pizza?
honest about it. But I can't believe that he must have had a stopped up nose or something that night. I don't know what he was doing.
Oh,
Man.
Hey,
How
real quick,
about
I need to drop a plug before I forget. Can we talk about July 4th real quick?
yes, we can.
All right, so we're big West Virginia ATV riders. We ride the Hatfield and Outlaw trails. Been going up there for years and years and years and years and years. And we're blessed enough to have permanent sites up there at Crumpler Mountain Resort. We've been up there for a long time. We've got a great family, a great community built up there at the top of that mountain. We don't get up there quite as much as we used to because someone's got to go sling soap in a mud park with freaking some bounty racing series. But anyway, every year we have a 4th of July party. You can look it up on Crumpler Mountain Resort's Facebook page. I'm sure there's some pictures there at my personal page. But we built this water slide all the way down the mountain. We have fireworks that everyone pitches in on. I think we rip off about $15,000 or $20,000 worth of fireworks. That Chris Morrison them at Crumpler Mountain. It's like a 45-minute grand finale. It's free food, free all that stuff on that Saturday. Well, this year, Steven's coming up with us too.
I'll be there.
I'll be there probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So July 4th is on Thursday, but we're doing fireworks and the big party on Saturday. Now Friday, for all y'all that's interested, that can't make it Saturday or just up on the trails in West Virginia, tell your mom and them. Everyone knows where the drinking tree's at. It's on the creek trail, drinking tree. Everyone knows where it's at. Got the big granny panties hanging up at the drinking tree. That's why everyone stops there and they drink their sun drops. That's why they call it the drinking tree. Sun drops. That's all I drink. But we're gonna have a cookout there about lunchtime, and we're gonna rip off the foam machine and have a foam party in the middle of the day at the drinking tree on that Friday. That should break the internet. That should be a good time. So
That's
bring the
going to be
kids,
a lot of
bring
fun.
everybody. We're gonna have a big time. So Friday, drinking tree, probably about 1 o'clock. We'll have some food ready. We'll have some music going, foam party going.
You better be careful. We get a lot of guys up there that do tour trips, and they're
this
always
week,
watching.
so-
So
Well, that's
They
what we're
better-
doing on Sunday.
They better put that on their stop.
We're going to leave Crumpler Mountain Resort. We'll probably end up leaving the stair step, which is right below Crumpler Mountain Resort. Everyone conger there.
that's
And
all right.
Vince Mudman Rogers is going to take us on a little ride.
He's part of our crew.
Big
Yep,
shout out to
he's gonna
Vince.
Yay.
Yep,
I've
Vince
never
is gonna
been
come
there.
Hang out with us. Vince is going to come hang out with us, and we're going to follow him around. We'll probably end up having 2 crews. We'll have probably a safe crew that wants to go with Vince, and if I could talk Chris Morris, the owner up there, either him or his wife Shayna, Chris goes a little hard in the paint on the X3s, so he'll probably go a little bit faster than the rest of our other crowd's going to go. So we'll probably break off in a 1, possibly 2, maybe even 3 different groups. It's not a 5:30. It's not going to be a 5:30 ride. We're going to be riding. Usually when I go, we put down 100 miles a day easily. Even in this big old Donkey Kong Ranger back here.
You gonna change your tires this time, or you gonna go like you did when we went to Alabama?
What's that?
I said, you gonna change your tires this time, or you gonna go like we did to
Oh,
Alabama?
dude, this thing is sitting on TIS 2412 8-lug truck wheels right now.
Okay.
I mean, no, when it goes to West Virginia, but Steve and I were talking about it. We're actually probably going to pull the portals off and the big wheels off and just run some 35s. Just normal trail stuff, since we're both on a long arm kit, and see what these long arm kits are going to do up there, which we already know what they're going to do. They're going to be badass because it's been proven. But we'll have a different setup. I'll probably change my setup up there on that Saturday. I'll probably tear it apart on a trailer to get ready for Sunday's ride. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get closer to the time. But 4th of July, I know Crupper Mountain's already booked up. I think Ashland's got a couple more vacancies. I think Black Dog Ranch is already booked up. We'll be down at Outlaw Bar and Grill with Robert Missy. If you guys don't know where Outlaw Bar and Grill is in West Virginia, that's where we go to eat. That's where we go to hang out. They're right there at the bottom of the mountain. We're gonna have a big time up there. Buffalo Trails, you can get cabins there. Golden Blue Cabins, that's where Vince is at. They got excellent cabins up there. But there's a lot of these little places that have popped up in West Virginia. You can get cabin rentals, and guys, it's not expensive.
No.
It's not expensive up there. Get your couple fellas together, pitch in, and split a cabin.
Let me pause for a second as well. Big shout out to Jet Full Throttle. That's the kid that has the Iron Man buggy that was OPE that actually got given to him or presented to him by his father. He's with us. He'll be on a little bit later in April. He's going to be coming on talking about that. The whole crew that got that buggy together. We're going to try to get everybody that was involved in that build to come on and talk about it. So I just wanted to take a pause and make sure we hit him since he's out of Kansas, Missouri area. Just a quick shout out to him.
Big shout out to Jet.
Hey, Jet.
Why is Kyle so quiet?
Because I don't want you and Steven to get me in trouble.
Don't say we won't.
Hey, if anybody wants to see pictures of Kyle with a full-out 3-piece suit in a mud park, let me know. I'll show you.
We can put that on here.
Break it out now.
You can send that to me right now, and I'll make it show up.
Hey, since I came on the show tonight, I was going to go ahead and ask about the Kyle Kane Billy Butler feud that I have seen going on the last couple of weeks. Is that going to be a real beef, or is that fabrication for all the fans' fascination?
No, that's just Billy trolling me. We don't, I handle beef that's real different.
Billy's on here too.
Is Billy Butler still on here, buddy?
No, that's my dog right there. Billy be trolling me. He was trying to get me back for all them late night phone calls.
Yeah.
I love me some Billy Butler.
It's kind of creepy. KO's up at like 8 o'clock in the morning now, like calling, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, it's 8 a.m. What are you doing?
That's right.
I'm up trying to.
Hey, he got cheering, y'all. In case y'all ain't realize, when you got cheering you up early like that, because you got to get him to school. And I know he's a good dad. He got responsibilities.
I'm a responsibilities. All that.
Gotta do all of that, man.
But yeah, that's my guy. I'm glad to see y'all come together like this for everybody, and it's a good platform the way that you guys are bringing everybody on, and we're glad that we could come on and just show y'all pretty much what it's like every night for me and Robin and Jen and Katie to hang out. So, but we love what we're doing because we get to meet all awesome people, and it's a pleasure to come on here and kind of hang out with y'all for everybody to see. This is what it's like when you come to an ATV park. there's a lot of people, a lot of different personalities, and no matter what you do, everybody is cool. So there's a lot that you can come and enjoy at an event. Check us out at King of the Deep. And hey, that's pretty much.
We didn't talk about Little Dirty Kids.
Let's
we
make
didn't
sure
talk
we
about
don't forget
kids.
something. I'll forget all that
kids,
stuff.
man.
Yeah, don't forget the children.
Can't forget the kids.
You gotta get
Come
children.
on, Steve. Come on, man.
Well,
So
Stop
Little
texting
Dirty
me,
Kids,
Rob.
Little Dirty Kids, the name came from, that's Robin Jen's youth clothing line, basically, because not every parent, is comfortable putting their children in the little trucker girl shirt. Although this morning or today, you guys, side note, today I spent a better part of the day cleaning off banners and which should have been clean at the end of the season. But anyway, just getting them out, cleaning them up, washed them all off, laid them on the trailer to dry, and I had to go pick up Tinsley from preschool, brought her back, and she's out there with me, and she walks by and she sees one of the Dirty Stripper banners, and she goes, "Oh, I know that girl." And I was like, "You do?" She goes, "That's Mr. Rob's girl."
Mr. Rob.
Who's Jen?
So yeah, but
I love TT's my favorite.
so anyway, I thought that was
there
funny.
it is.
But so yeah, I mean, so they
Oh,
started
that's
little.
awesome.
Bring it a little closer, Jen.
That's really cute. I love it.
Higher and higher. Right there. That is
That's
really
great.
Cool. A little ATV with a kid on it, a
Yeah.
side by side. And so that was all. I think Rob's design came up with that design. And the first Little Dirty Kids bounty hole that we did, big shout out to Rob and Jen
was mine.
for all that they do for that type of racing for the little kids. They've put in a lot
Praise
of
you, Brian.
the payouts, and they've also given out shirts like that to all the kids at the first Little Dirty Kids that we did. So it's something that they're passionate about, and we feel the same way, and we appreciate them doing that. So that's kind of where that all came from with Little Dirty Kids.
Yeah.
And we're fortunate that we're going to be doing it again quite a bit in 2024, and we'll be doing it at Iron Mountain March 21st through 24th.
Yep.
That weekend we'll be doing a Little Dirty Kids for our first series event.
So shout out to the ones that have given money for that so far. I think we're at, like, last I counted, $1,300. We've got Dirty Stripper Chemicals, of course. Also Larry Sable from sablewell.com and Riding Deep Motorsports, Brooks and Mike over there have committed to give money for every single Dirty Stripper race Little Dirty Kids race that we have this year. We also had On Kill Power Sports, Cash Dixon Racing, and Peyton Talby Racing have thrown in some money as well. So, which is really cool, to have some of these kids like Peyton and Cash want to give money, because we've changed things a little bit from we've done 2 of these so far last year. And it's kind of like King of the Deep has, evolved throughout the years and the seasons, and every event you're like, okay, this went great. This maybe didn't go the way I wanted. What do I want to tweak, for next time? And you just learn and evolve through the years. And so we kind of did the same thing with the Little Dirty Kids.
Tell them what it's about.
In that,
Little Dirty Kids.
in that we wanted to make it to where this year we were not going to allow a driver who competes in the King of the Deep would not be able to compete in Little Dirty Kids. And that is so that way, we're really making you choose. If you feel like you're good enough and you're qualified enough to race with, King of the Deep in the more challenging holes, then you really are too qualified to race in these kids holes. And so the idea is that we're trying to encourage those riders that are amateurs, that are inexperienced, that are maybe intimidated to race, in the bigger hole, to have an opportunity to do that. And so basically 13 and under are the age requirements for it. And so 13 and under for the single cylinder ATV, V-twin ATV, and side-by-sides. And then we have a mini motor class, which is 8 and under and up to 125 cc, which is really, we call it a bounty hole, but it's like a bounty puddle, really.
And you don't have to be a business either. If you just want to throw $100 at it for the kids, or $50 at it for the kids, or whatever,
right.
It's all going to the kids. There's no profit. No one's making any profit here. You know what I mean? It's I tell you what, that was my favorite race of the year. What do you got? I'll be your Valentine, boo, right here.
Lord.
Just so Brian
Sherry,
knows.
Sherry, check your text messages.
So yeah, so we
Low blood sugar. Bro.
we are
Hold
still
on,
taking.
hold on. I
There's
gotta
no
go get my phone, Jen.
there is no deadline to offer up money for that, and we're talking about partnerships earlier, and like in our partnership sponsor proposal that we send out, we give a list of tiers and receivables as far as what you get for the different packages. This is not like that. This is not that complicated. This is if you want to support the kids and you say, I've got $5, I'm going to give them $5 from you. And I'm going to put your logo up there and give you a shout out during the race and before and after the event. If you've got $500, I'll take it and give it to the kids. So as Rob said, there's no minimum, and all of it's going back out to the kids. They're all going to get a chance. The winners are going to get up on the podium. They will receive trophies, and it's just going to be.
It's exciting for the kids, and
It
it's really
is.
exciting for people that kids never done anything like this before. They just really love it, and we want to have all the kids involved at all ages, and this is what kind of has allowed us to do that. So we appreciate Rob and Jen being able to really kick that off and get that going for us.
That's right.
Definitely. And not to break up the conversation, but who wants to see KO in a mud park in a full suit? Because that was asked earlier.
I saw it with my own eyes.
The mud part, but why
Let me just go ahead and throw that out there real quick.
You got here in a helicopter and everything?
Hey man, I might be CSI.
Yeah, you might be something. You might be on OnlyFans after this.
Oh man.
So I can resist that opportunity.
Boy, he's smooth.
Look at Kelly.
Hey, well, look, we were leaving the park to go somewhere, and all of a sudden Kyle comes rolling out his trailer in his suit. I'm like, bro, where are you going? He's like, man, my brother's getting married. I got to go real quick. I'll be right back, though.
Fresh. He was looking fresh, y'all.
The dedication from Kyle. He's like, your brother's getting married. I told him I'd be there. I got to come. I'll be right back, though.
I really thought he was about to do a video shoot. Like a rap.
I had to, bro. My little bro be in his feelings sometimes because I always be out of town. So I was like, you know what? I got to be a better big brother. So I had to go.
Do you remember?
Committed, dog. You're committed.
Do you remember? That reminds me of the first year of the series in 2021. We were at, I don't even remember what park it was, but we were at an event, and Robert Parker, he raced in like every class, so he signed up for all these classes and second runs and whatnot and everything, and And somewhere, I don't know how in the world, because I never saw him leave, but apparently, like later on that night or the next day, Carly, his daughter, had prom that Saturday. And somehow Robert was in all the photos with her, like, and it was daylight. So it was like when we were racing, I don't know how in the world he got home between all those runs, what kind of Houdini magic helicopter stuff they had. But he was like,
he's that fast, y'all.
That's why they call him.
Yeah, he was in all those prom pictures, like, when you're getting ready and all that. So that made me think of that when you went to your brother's. He cut out for the prom pictures, and you cut out for your brother's wedding, and y'all still made it back. Priorities, right?
Yeah, priorities, man. Priorities, balance.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Sure. So we got Rob. You said you were going to do a quick giveaway. So if you want to go ahead and do what you're going to do with that.
Yeah. Well, you guys said you're going to draw numbers or something like that.
We can do a numbers. So we'll do.
I've got a Super 8 TV.
Can we cheat?
No, you can't cheat.
Can
We
you
got. We'll go 1 through 25 as the number. So I'm throwing it in the private chat so everybody can see it. Let's do. Yeah, I got you. All right. So everybody knows there's no cheating. I put up the number 1 through 25. Everybody go ahead and start guessing. Let's see what we got. 1 through 25.
3.
This is for a Super 8 TV banner.
Go high, y'all. Go
69,
high.
like the stripper
Go
bar.
high. Go high.
1.
Doing it.
Go high,
getting
y'all.
closer.
I'm telling you,
2.
go high.
Uh-oh.
Are you
Uh-oh.
guessing? What
Uh-oh.
Go high.
There.
Nobody's going high. Well, going
This is how we get to all the people to show up in the comments that have been hanging out the whole time.
God.
y'all.
God.
Tell you.
Still watching.
Nope.
Not there
Don't
yet.
listen to him. He can't even read, y'all. Don't listen to him.
There we go. Still there. Oh,
Not
you're
even
all
hot yet.
over it.
I
Oh,
don't
not there.
Cold. There you
Oh,
go. Look, Corey.
someone's
you
gonna
didn't
get it.
either.
Someone's gonna get a
Mine's getting
Super 8
warm.
TV.
I know what it is, I guess. I can guess. It
I
wasn't
put it in
picked
the
yet.
comments. Y'all can see it. And I got it.
Oh my! I'm
Oh.
like cheating.
What is
It
it?
was rigged. And look, he's on his
I
phone.
swear, he probably told her to say it.
Oh, come on now. What?
Live.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If Kelly wants that dinner,
Keep guessing,
Kyle,
y'all.
you gotta come to the shop and get it.
Yeah.
Oh,
For sure.
calm down.
All
All
right.
right,
we got
roll
the
another
first
one.
one.
Hey,
For the
So
All right, the
type
winner is
in another
7,
number.
you guys.
Just so y'all know, Kelly won when we were on live with
Kelly wins
Charlotte
all the
for her
time.
show. She
Yeah.
won there as well. She got free tickets to the park while we were on that show as well. Kelly, you need to buy some lottery tickets.
For sure. Do
All
that.
right, let's do
We're gonna have Kelly sponsoring the show here real soon.
I was trying to throw
All
them
right,
off.
I've got a dirty stripper banner. We can also.
Oh, I need that.
I
I actually need that.
I could use a dirty stripper banner.
I
I'll put
really
that
need
over
that
my
too.
stuff. All right, so
But I have a
I
big.
second it after her.
share. You can't. You don't know. Oh, Kale, put a number in the private chat. You pick the numbers between what and what. Don't go too crazy.
Purple.
numbers, honey, not colors.
It's way a little dead time. If you guys are having an event,
Between 50, we're gonna go between 50 and 80.
So for all you viewers, if you have an event,
69. We all know it's going to be 69.
That's not on the King of the Deep schedule, shoot me or Steven a message. We'll come hang out.
Most definitely.
You're gonna see me. You'll see Steven and I this year at a lot of non, events that we don't have anything to do with, stuff we can just roll up to and hang out.
So you can come to Coos Bay then.
We will.
I said Steven and I.
Yeah. You said you'll see us at a lot. So I'm saying we'll see you at when do you leave?
That went right over their heads.
Last week of June.
Steven, you're still going to be here Thursday, right?
Yeah, dog. I got my bag back.
Okay.
Keep going between 50 and 80.
50
Somebody
and 80.
close too.
50
If
and 80.
you're on the
Dirty
other
Stripper.
pages, your comments will come in a little slow.
Yeah, I think our internet just slowed down a little bit.
It gets like that regardless.
I
don't want to go.
I already forgot.
So bad, but I don't want to go for four wheelers. I want to go for the boat race.
Keep them coming. Nope. That's not close.
You better type them in fast.
It's between what numbers, KO?
50 and 80.
50 and 80.
It's in the private chat.
Ooh,
Ralph, you close. Was I supposed to say that?
No.
you probably don't read either. What are you talking about?
Hey, Dave.
What's up?
Can we throw up Ralph's video tonight or no? You want to do that another
video?
With I'll text you.
Send it to me on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, dang, that went pretty quick. Hold on. No, whoa.
Oh, it's close. It's close.
Oh my!
Still watching.
Ralph's like all over it, dude.
Ralph got it.
There you go, Ralph.
There it is. Yay, Ralph!
Ralph, listen. You have got to message your address
To me.
to the Dirty Stripper Chemicals Facebook page.
Yes.
There you go, Ralph. That's a good payout for some bacon.
I'll tell you what. Instead of doing another giveaway, Ralph, just throw your shirt size in there too. We'll send you a T-shirt.
There you go. She hasn't smacked him yet.
No, she's kicking him under the.
I don't like what Sherry's trying to conspire Rob's video. I don't know what this is about.
I don't know.
Sherry just wants us to do a contest that the answer is like cheetah or leopard.
I don't know, Jet, but bacon sounds good.
Most
right
people don't know there is a difference between cheetah and leopard. So if you put it out there, I bet you they'd get it wrong.
Dude, my daughter-in-law has been on us about some cheetah print something. She's all about.
I
cheetah
asked Jen. I begged Jen. I was like, please make a dirty stripper that's in cheetah print. She said,
That's probably not happening.
Here's the thing, Sherry. So
I know.
I have tried 2 different times to come up to have shirts or hoodies just for women. Just for women. Because everyone's begged for them. I get them. No one wants them once I get them.
Really?
Then I just sit on it.
Hey, listen, I got a stack of stripper V-necks over here. You want some?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them to you right now.
Okay.
Message me your shirt size. They're women cut V-necks.
I'll rock them. I'll wear them everywhere I
Let's
go.
just get my own drawing numbers and give those away.
Like I have marked them down on our website. I don't know what. I mean, they're awesome. I don't know why no one's.
I like V-necks.
Well, everyone asked for them, and I guess everyone asked for them, bought them. I don't know, but we're sitting on them.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. That's my favorite hoodie, my dirty stripper hoodie. I love my dirty stripper hoodie.
I was watching Whiskey Biz and his wife the other day on a podcast, and she was rocking a dirty stripper sweatshirt as well. So
Yeah, I love those two, man. They're super humble, and I mean, they're just people's people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got here's a video that just came to me. Let me see if I can make this work.
Ralph met me at the park and brought me bacon. Guys, it is to die for. This man makes the best homemade bacon ever.
So let me go ahead and wrap this up.
Hey, Brian Benjer, what's up, buddy? Brian's a big supporter of ours. I like Brian's. Brian's always there, brother. Always there. Just got him a new KRX too.
Nice.
Look,
Big shout out to Ralph.
Everybody, I'm here in Goldsboro, North Carolina with Ralph Higgins of Swamp Donkeys. Tell us what you got going on, Ralph.
Hey guys, come up here to meet Sherry. I brought her Swamp Donkey Boys sticker, and I brought her some of my homemade, all natural bacon that I make. Everybody, a lot of people know me. David, hey, what's going on? Kyle, hey. But I brought her some of my bracelets that say Swamp Donkey Boys, stickers, and then we'll do this. Some different types of bacon. So my homemade bacon, this is black cherry chipotle.
Oh, God, yes.
And then I've got Thai barbecue in here, and then Thai barbecue bacon, and then I've got some maple brown sugar vanilla bacon in here also. And giving her out to test this, giving it to Sherry and let her be a tester, tell you guys what you think, and I can custom make you orders. Also working on the clothing line through the Swamp Donkey Boys. You can find me on our live a lot of times with the podcast, or you can go on Facebook and find me under Swamp Donkey Boys or Ralph Higgins on Facebook. Everybody have a good day, man.
Big shout out to Ralph.
I want to be the first one to say that I will barter trade the shit out of some merch or whatever you get for some bacon.
Hey,
so
you better jump on that real quick. The man knows how to sell a lot of merch.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all pull that off, make that happen, because I'm going to eat some of the bacon Rob gives.
I don't know why I can't make this stop right now, but sorry, guys. There we go.
He wants to start a food truck, Rob.
Yeah, he's going to start a food truck. So
I don't want nothing to do with a food truck.
We'll jump on your live, Ralph.
Huh?
Whenever his live is, we jump on it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and jump on your stuff, man. Most definitely. Well, it's like that's one thing. I'll tell y'all the secret to running a podcast. It's called free bacon and free shirts and free stickers. Like I don't have to buy T-shirts anymore, and I'm pretty happy about it. My new merch will be launching soon. Big shout out to Barrett Hepburn for doing a redesign for me. But yeah, no, I'm loving the fact that I got all this crazy stuff. I just got back from Windrock, and Windrock hooked me up as well. Even though I got lost for 4 hours, those maps are evil. Be glad you're going to the place you're going that has interactive maps.
Big shout out to Barrett.
Yeah.
Well, don't you guys have somebody else to bring on to tonight?
We do actually.
All
We'll
right,
go ahead and get
I'll
most of
step out
guys.
of here.
We
We'll step
appreciate
out of
y'all
here.
coming on. We went a little
Thank you for
crazy
having
right
us.
along. But thank you so much for coming on. Dirty Stripper, King of the Deep. We got Rob and
Keep
Jennifer.
it dirty.
And we got Steven and Katie. Thank you so much for coming on with us. We
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
guys.
A lot of
Thank
good
you
info
so
came out tonight.
much.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you
You
for
ladies are
having us.
awesome. Keep them in
Keep
line.
keep the greasy side down.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate y'all. Have a great night.
Hey,
Night.
you better go fix my dinner.
You better shut up.
I need some-
Savage.
oh shit, we're still on.
We had tacos before.
Help him out, Dave.
I wanted to watch the fun.
He did have tacos tonight. Did you see that?
I'm sure he'd had. You think Rob's gonna skip taco night? Come on now, Taco
Hey.
Tuesdays and Rob just go.
The
hand
one
in
night I
hand.
gave him a granola bar at the mud park, you should have saw his face.
Was
He
he
said,
mad because it wasn't a Twinkie?
he said, "What is this?"
Can you do me a solid and hit Lester back up? I apologize
got
for
you.
having him holding for so long, but yeah, that was a little crazy. We couldn't get a hold of him in the beginning.
It happens like that sometimes. We be having
It
to do
does.
that.
This
But
is
in the
how we
meantime,
roll.
until he jump on, Rob drop his little NASCAR. That was pretty fire though. You can drop them pictures, man, because Barrett Hepburn is the man, yo. And I want people to know that he lit like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Give me 1 second. My bad.
Are we gonna show Barrett stuff tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna
show a
show
little
Barrett
something.
stuff. So basically,
I can make this thing go.
Barrett hooked us up, and I got one of the first 3D mock-ups. I got more content of this coming.
Coming
but I
at
got
you.
one of the first 3D mock-ups on my
Screen
channel.
share
You
coming
should
right
show it.
about
Yeah, you should
now.
wait and surprise
No,
everybody.
I'm dropping
Kale.
it.
Oh
I'm
yeah, too
dropping
late.
I'm
Sorry,
dropping
Kelly.
it, bro.
There
There
we
we
go.
go. So for anybody that want to know, Kyle Kane right here, right now. It's going down right now. For anybody that try to say they first, it's me.
Ah, crap. Sorry about that.
Can you make it bigger?
No.
It's me right there.
Ooh,
Barrett the man, yo.
Barrett is the man.
That looks so good.
I know you got some pink in there. I'm just saying.
Isn't there pink in it?
Yeah, it's pink in there, and we're gonna because it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep we're gonna keep designing, and then I'll have a whole 3D video clip. But came first, in case anybody wanted to know, with the X3 and the 3D mock-up.
I'm definitely excited to see this thing, and it's going to be ridiculous once you get the stereo rocking, get everything going. I'm gonna have to. I think I got to have to play under the hood a little bit though. We got to go do a little playing with that engine. I'm gonna get you the blow off valve. We'll get you the Bikeman blow off valve so they can hear you coming when you let off the fuel, and we'll definitely get it. We are definitely doing a smoke test this time.
Oh, we going in, Dave. It's long overdue, bro. I'm going in. I'm stepping all year, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You and me, we'll be racing. We'll be racing before it's over. I'll even keep the subwoofer in to make you feel good about it.
Reduce some of that horsepower you got. I'll feel better.
Nah, she ain't fast. She just does what she does. So yeah, hit Lester and see if we can get this thing rocking. Let me see if I can get this thing to stop sharing.
I like those colors.
They
That
are
looks good.
So Kelly got a little win there. I see the pink worked its way in. So everybody's happy. I'm excited to see it. Kelly's probably going to shoot me now for showing that, but it's all good.
He's gonna get it out there, man, because I don't want nobody to be like, "Yeah, we did it first, and we did." No, it's right there.
Nobody has those colors coming through the woods. I've never.
I'm talking
seen
about
that.
for the 3D mock-up on the Can-Am. From Barrett, the 3D.
So I'm going
mock-up.
1,000 different directions between Facebook, text messages, and everything else. Everybody's like, now they know that we can share stuff. They're like, share this, share this, share
Yeah,
this.
y'all should have been doing that, man.
Y'all got to give me a little bit of patience, though. It isn't as seamless all the time as you want it to be, but once it gets on there, it's good.
What up, Chris?
We got a great platform to play with here.
That was a fun show tonight. I really enjoyed that. They're
Definitely
funny.
had some fun.
They crack me up. They're good
you know
people.
It's always going to be a good
Really
time
good
when you get them
people.
all on there. A big shout out to those guys. I think Rob's talking. Rob and I are going to have some crazy road trips this year. We're going to go check out. He's going to follow me around to some of the crazy events I get myself into. So that's always an adventure when Rob shows up.
Hey, there's Phil
yeah.
Billy. He's here.
I want to introduce him to some big truck boys, and he's introduced me to a whole lot of people in the off-road world. So
Appreciate that, Phil.
always exciting to have him around. What's up, Phil Billy, my man? He's the one dude that gives me a pep talk when I hit the gym. Appreciate you, bro. I need all that I can get.
Yeah, since I've been going to the gym. Now we on the harder stuff. Boy, I've been getting my tail kicked.
He's got the weight bar. He hasn't actually added the weights yet.
No,
Well, he's
bro.
rocking 45 pounds
No.
on that chest right now.
No, bro. I can bench press three something max out three
How
something.
many times? How many times?
No, it's a max out one time. Like
Okay.
I forgot where we was at. It was three
You
something.
got some long arms, man. I'll give you that. Like I don't think my whole life can do that anymore.
My problem is endurance. Like I said, I'm strong as shit. I just don't have any endurance. So I'm getting my endurance up.
You better see I get me rocking. Stage is coming soon. What in the hell am I looking at? Sherry, what am I like? Am I a spider? What's happening?
No, I'm trying to get my cat to move.
Oh.
She's every time I push her off, she comes right back onto my keyboard.
Mine is currently laying on my feet and meowing at me every time I move my feet.
Yeah, I sent Lester the link. He looked at it. I don't know. He probably trying to get it pasted or something.
All right. Well, gotta get him on here.
He said he was having trouble with Facebook. I saw it in the comments earlier.
Yeah, you might have to text it to him again. He did say he was having trouble with Facebook.
All right. Well, go ahead and hit him. Last time, I think he got in just before she got the text out, but you never know.
Yeah, it's in Messenger.
Want to rock that? Odie.
Folks, Facebook has been tripping, man.
I
But
saw
mine
her
hasn't.
here too. Where'd
My
she
Facebook
go?
ain't been tripping. My Facebook been fine all day.
I don't know how that is. I mean, I got seriously hacked today to the point where I was checking bank accounts. It wasn't cool. My little blue check went away, and I wasn't happy about it. And then when I tried to get back on, that little blue check said, "Nope, you don't have your ID with you." I had to send my ID off and get verified again. It was it was terrible. What's up?
I'm looking at Kelly's comment, KO.
No, she'll be all right.
You're a dead man walking.
She will be all right.
But the question is, will you be all right?
If they hit my inbox, they go to the live.
I'm gonna be fine as long as Katie and Jennifer don't give her no ideas.
Oh, you're done, son. They're gonna be on a conference call tomorrow morning.
That's why I be trying to keep it quiet. Like it's like I don't want them to, you know what I'm saying? This is what you should do. Nah.
Oh yeah, you can't get away from that one. That's gonna be what it's gonna be. There's a whole lot of knowledge they're about to impart on you.
Katie and Jen got their hands full.
Kelly gonna have her hands full. She keep playing with me.
Right.
Mr. Full Throttle is freezing up. We'll take those viewers. No, man. Big shout out to Mr. Full Throttle.
Mr. Full Throttle.
Do we want to have Lester on a different night since we can't get him in?
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is pop Lester on the next night, and we will open the show with him and make sure he is taken care of. Big shout out to him for being patient with us tonight. We just had a little funkiness trying to get him started off, but once he gets started, he's going to rock and roll. I think it is 10:03, and we've been on here rock and roll with y'all for about 2 hours now. We appreciate all of you more than we could ever express to you. And thank you so much. Jennifer's watching. She's asking for the phone number for Kelly right now. They're working on that conference call.
I'll text it to you, Kel. To Jen.
No, man, see, I've been good, guys. I've been good, bro. And if she gets some ideas, she gonna throw me off my path. Like I legitly been good, bro. No drama, no trouble, everything.
You have been good, Kel.
You have been on your A game. I'll have to give it to you, man.
I've been on it, bro.
I watched you come up on this show and do your thing. We've all been growing and learning as we went. Big shout out to everybody that stuck with us while we figured this thing out.
Okay, guys, I'm hitting the link right now to accept the extra 2 days at Coos Bay. Stop me.
I guess no stopping you now. Oh, when I spent some more money. Yep, that's what we do. We spend that money. We spend that money so we can one day make that money. But as long as y'all are here for the ride, we will show you a hell of a good time.
Facts, yo. Do that, Chris. Now. Do that, Chris. I'm stepping with the YouTube game as well this year. I'm gonna start spending that bag on the YouTube channel and vlogging because I be too many places and I see a lot of people be booked there a lot of places. So I might as well go ahead and start that YouTube channel up. We got the live podcast rocking with Sherry and Dave. It's lit. We got I'm dropping music. I'm dropping snippets. I'm dropping projects. I'm super focused right now, so I don't need Kelly throwing me off my game. She got her pink. She got the pink can down, bro. She got the pink can down. I ain't tight about that, but I know it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, I'm just trying, positive.
Nah, it's gonna be a great time. I mean, I'm excited. I'm going all over the country this year. I'm gonna take pictures and video everywhere you can possibly imagine. I want to follow KO's footprints a bit and start doing the vlog thing myself, since I find myself in the craziest places. You guys are gonna get to meet the greatest personalities because I meet them all. We're gonna get them on film. Let y'all meet some interesting people that I meet and I roll with, and then when we all come together on this podcast, we do what we do and we meet even greater people. So I can't complain. Life is great right now. Thank you for being a part of it. On that note, I think we're all out of here.
Yo,
Good night, everybody.
If you
Appreciate
outside,
y'all.
you outside. Y'all know the job, man. Y'all know what to do.
Deuces.